All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. So today is going to be a pick a card reading that was requested by a subscriber to the YouTube channel. Okay, so that is, will you hear from them before the holidays? Okay, so holidays being Christmas time, New Year's, or essentially are you going to hear from them before the end of the year? So this is someone on your mind. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be a romantic interest. So we're going to take a look and see, are you going to hear from them? And then we'll find out why or why not. If you guys are interested, oh, actually, before we get into that, let me just show you here. So because I don't have crystals out, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4, okay? So I'll give you guys a moment to see which card you're being called to. As you do that, I will let you guys know that I do have one spot left for the 50% off the low to no contact reading. So I will leave the promotional code down below. Just use it at checkout. Okay, so one spot left. So once that coupon code doesn't work, it means someone took that last spot. Okay. All right, guys, so we're going to start off with pile number 1 here. So let's take a look. Will you hear from this person before the holidays? The King of Cups. So you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It looks like you are going to hear from this person. Now, the reason why is because this person has a lot of love for you. Now, again, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic situation. This could be platonic, could be a friend, family, but I feel like you're going to hear from them for sure because they care about you, right? So I feel like this person most likely might actually use the holidays as an excuse to reach out to you. But let's get a clarifier here. Pile number 1. Okay, let's clarify. Will you hear from this person? Okay, we've got the Page of Swords in reverse. So this person has been keeping tabs on you. So if you haven't spoke to them in a little while, they kind of know what's going on with you. Like they know what's going on in your life because they watch you. That could be on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it may be, TikTok. I feel like this person has been, yeah, look at this, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So has this person been like physically in your life? Not necessarily, but they've been keeping tabs. So don't be like fooled by their lack of physical presence, because I do feel like this person really does care about you and they keep tabs on you because they really do want to know what's going on in your life. I get the sense that at one point you were very close to this person. Maybe you guys shared common friends or a common support group. I feel here that this person is very much looking forward to getting in contact with you before the holidays. Okay, so that is pile number 1. So it's just going to be a quick read to give you guys kind of a yes or no. Let's move on to pile number 2. So will you hear from this person before the holidays? The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's clarify. I feel like this person is not super in tune with their emotions regarding you. I almost feel like this person has been suppressing their emotions here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. They also could be struggling with self-love, self-acceptance. Let's see. I'm kind of leaning towards a no, but let's see here. Pile 2. The Chariot. I don't want to give you a yes and no. I want to give you a clear like yes or no because I know how frustrating that could be. Let's see. Will you hear from this person? Oh, okay. Are you going to hear from them before the holidays? I feel like no, but I kind of get the sense that you're going to hear from them at some point. So will it be before the end of the year? I don't think so, to be quite honest with you. I feel like this person is going through something. They're going through some sort of process here. This person is very cut off from their emotions, okay? They also could be at a very, like, big distance from you with that Chariot's energy. Like, this person could be in a different country even. I would even go as far as to say that. But for some of you, it could just be in a different city. But I feel like there's some physical distance here. Will they eventually reach out to you, or will you eventually hear from them? Yeah. But I don't think before the holidays, guys. I really don't. That's not the vibe I'm getting here. And that's probably why I was kind of feeling like a yes and no. But let me just see here what's going on. Pile 2. Okay, and we've got, oh, wedding rings. It says here, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So this is most likely a romantic connection that you're inquiring about. It seems like there is a union on the horizon, but is it going to happen before the holidays? No, but I do think in time. It's almost like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying that this is going to happen in divine timing. It might not necessarily be in your timing. Like maybe you guys envision like, oh, we're going to get together right before the holidays, or like you might have this vision, but I get the sense that it's probably not going to happen in the time frame that you're expecting. Okay, so that is what I'm getting for pile number 2. So I do hope that that resonated. So we're going to move on to pile number 3. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. Will you hear from them before the holidays? The High Priestess. Interesting. I feel like you guys are already connecting with this person telepathically, okay? So you guys are getting signs of this person. You're thinking about this person. You might even be having dreams of this person. They're popping into your head randomly. That's because this person is thinking about you quite a bit, okay? Let's see here. Will you hear from them before the holidays? 10 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay, I don't think you guys are going to hear from them before the holidays, okay? You know what's weird is I feel like this person is going to think about it, like they're going to think about reaching out to you, and they might even think about gifting you something for the holidays, but then I feel like they just don't act on it. I feel like this person is keeping their distance. They feel like this is maybe the best decision. There's something here that happened between the two of you that I feel they're still a little bit bitter about, or maybe they're afraid that you're still bitter. Like if you notice here, the 10 of Swords, see how you have Monica with these swords behind her back? There's a sense of betrayal here. And I feel with the 10 of Swords being here in reverse, while it has happened in the past, I feel like there's still something lingering here. There's still some negativity lingering. This person feels like it's best to just keep their distance from you, so that's why you're not going to hear from them before the holidays, okay? So you might be getting like signs of them, and I think it's because they are thinking about you. Yeah, look, I even see the 5 of Swords here. So I feel like there's some sort of negative energy between the two of you. Like it hasn't cleared yet, okay? But you're probably getting signs of this person because they probably do think about you, and maybe it's the universe saying, you know, you need to forgive this person or they need to forgive you, okay? But I don't think you're going to hear from them. All right, so that's pile number 3, so I do hope that that resonated. All right, guys, so we have one pile left here. Let's take a look. Will you hear from them before the holidays? We've got the 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, interesting. So 9 of Swords talks about stress, anxiety, overthinking a situation. It is in reverse, though. Let's see. Will you hear from them before the holidays? I feel like you guys really want to hear from this person. Like, you're really hoping that you do hear from them. Okay, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, Joey here. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I think it's very unlikely that you're going to hear from this person. I think you guys are worrying about this a little too much. You know how like they say, the more you want something, the less it's likely to happen? I almost feel like your energy is affecting this a little bit. Like with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this would tell me that there's some sort of stuck energy here. This would tell me that your person probably won't be making any moves towards you. Now, the 8 of Pentacles is indicating that this person is just very busy during the holidays. So it's not like they're deliberately not trying to reach out to you, but I do feel like they're consumed with a lot of other things. Maybe they're traveling a lot. They could have a lot of things going on with family. It's telling me that they're extremely busy during the holidays. Now, again, though, I do think that you guys, if you relax a little bit and stop worrying about it, maybe that'll change the energy. But with the 9 of Swords in reverse, for some reason, I feel like this is representing you. I think you guys are stressing too much, worrying too much about hearing from this person, and it's almost like slowing the process down. Okay. Yeah, look, we literally have hammer, and the first word is sabotage. Rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. I almost feel like you guys, some of you might be trying to manifest communication from this person. I feel like you guys need to relax. I feel like whatever efforts you're putting towards it is almost counterintuitive. It's almost like it's sabotaging it too much. Relax and let the energy flow, and I feel like maybe this person will get an intuitive nudge to come towards you. But if you don't hear from them, it's not really about you. I think it's more so that this person actually has a lot that they're doing during the holidays. They're quite busy. Okay? So guys, that is what I have for you. So I truly hope that this reading was helpful. As I said before, if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, I do have one spot left for the 50% off the emergency low to no contact reading. I will leave the coupon code down below. But guys, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all of the best on your journeys. Take care.